Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and neither's this bloke. This is Matchy HK from Heavy Clan. Matchy, a Hong Kong community contributor and all-round nice guy, an absolute legend. He streams on Twitch. Make sure you check him out. Link will be down below, along with all the other crap that I normally put down there. Now, this is the first Extravaganza from patch 9.22, and I'm sure it won't be the last. It's also yet another new tank. This is the ISM, the brand new shiny Tier 8 Russian heavy tank. Now, Matchy HK is in a Tier 9 battle here, just 5 Tier 9 tanks on each team, and he's on Ensk. He's going up to where the heavy tanks normally do their thing, and as you can see, the ISM is it's a bit smaller than those other tanks around him, including the IS3. We missed him do a shot there, but it's rear turreted. You can see that it's rear. It looks like an IS6 turret, and looks like a much lower profile than other Russian Tier 8 heavy tanks, or other Russian heavy tanks in general. Not a bad gun, 122mm gun, 390 average damage, 212 penetration. That's with standard rounds, 240 with APCR. So not a massive difference between the APCR rounds and the standard AP rounds. You can see Matchy's got extra combat rations running to give him a bonus to his DPM, bonus to his aim time, his reload time, all that kind of stuff as he tries to make some magic happen on Ensk. All the heavy tanks doing what heavy tanks normally do. Switching to high explosive. Now, interesting decision. To get an extra bit of damage there, 530 hit points of damage, so an extra 140 hit points of damage, much less penetration. As usual though, with high explosive rounds. And what do you get for that one? 116, of course. It splashes, high explosive splashes, so that's why he got 116 hit points into the T10. Looks like it was the same, or one of the same T10 he was shooting at earlier. Of course, there's only one on the enemy team. Wake up, Stewie. Anyway, 4 replays in today's video. This is the first one, the ISM, the brand new Tier 8 Russian heavy tank. Bit of a slow start. He's just chipping away at that T10. Good idea to try and get rid of a Tier 9 tank rather than a Tier 8. There's an Object 257 over there. That's going to be a tougher nut to crack. T10 finally gets taken out, as does the ISM on the enemy team. You see something get shot from the middle, so he turns to aim. Doesn't quite find that T49. He's clearly behind some buildings. That's why Matchy not getting too lucky with that shot. Waits to aim into the Object 257. Doesn't quite land it. Sticking with armor piercing rounds now, even though he's up against a top tier heavy tank. And Matchy's been streaming his grind from the IS up to the new 705. And when I recorded this, which 21st of February, as he puts a nice cheeky shot into the T44, which I think you even see him on fire, and then the T95 Seagull, that kill. Puts another shell into the Jag Tiger, 8.8. As I was saying, Matchy's been streaming on Twitch, and he's been streaming his grind from the IS towards the 705. And when I recorded this on the 21st of February, he was up to he'd finished the Tier 9 tank, he'd just unlocked the Tier 10, so well done. It's a pretty, it would have been a pretty fun grind, I would say, because they're pretty nice tanks. I haven't bought the ISM yet, that's where I'm at on this one. But anyway, 6-4's the score, 2,313 damage, 920 damage block, 319 assisted damage. Trying to really get in the face of this Object 257, who just killed the Type 59. Sounded like an ammo rack, sounded like his head absolutely blew off, and there it is there. Look at that, the turret of the Type 59. It's been dislodged. Of course, that's what happens when you blow an ammo rack up. Matchy HK from Yeti Clan is on 2,667 damage, 920 block, 319 assisted damage, 7-6 is the score, so it's not over yet. We're up by a few tanks, and the enemy team have clawed it back. For lack of a better word, I suppose. Only up by 1 now. He's going back to the base, looking for, what's he want to do? That T44 100 will be a one-shot. The T30 on the enemy team just killed the Batchat 12T, so Matchy knows he should be able to get a shot into the rear of the Tier 9 tank destroyer. No idea how that didn't pen. You would have thought the side of the hull would have penetrated somehow. The T44 100 goes down to the T49. I reckon the T30 just fired, and I reckon Matchy agrees. That's why he's moving out there, trying to find a weak spot. Bounces the T30 again on the side of the hull. That's a weird place to bounce it. Maybe who knows? He's firing AP. We shouldn't need APCR rounds to get through the side of the hull. He was angled a little bit, but he was angled even more for that shot that penned. That brought his damage count up to 3,000. He did cop a shell for 832 hit points, and of course he certainly would have felt that one. Tracks and damages the T30 for another 361 hit points. They're still down 810, and all of a sudden it's not looking like a comprehensive victory like it was for a little while when Matchy was fighting in the town not too long ago. T34 takes him down to 278, and Matchy says thank you, I'll take my second kill. They clean it up. Scorpion G on the enemy team gets rid of the IS-3, and of course there he is there. Unfortunately he misses that shot. That could have been a crucial one. If he doesn't win that one, he'll be ruining that missed shot. Only 2 standard rounds left. You can see the Scorpion G was not aiming his way, so he could take his time, aim, and put a shell into the premium tier 8 German tank destroyer. Waiting for that gun to reload. Looking at the Centurion run. Graf Spree, that's his name. That's a ship in World of Warships. So interesting where people get their names from. The patch at 12C goes down to the T95, and now they're up again, 12-11. 3 kills to Matchy, 4,334 hit points of damage. Picks up kill number 4, takes his damage counter up to 4450, and with it 2 against 4, you'd think they should have it covered. Patton's back there. The Stridsvagen S1, the premium Swedish tank destroyer, last seen up in the top right corner. So Matchy uses this building for a bit of cover just to make sure that no more than one tank can shoot him at the same time. T95 is rolling up, as is the T34 and the T28. Neither of them really known for their speed. Is the Patton going to poke? Matchy showing great patience there. The Patton pokes and doesn't shoot. Now he does. Shoots and tracks. Matchy. Will he get that shot away? No, he won't. He's going to go after him though. Even though the Patton's higher tier and on more health, Matchy decides to go for the cheeky shot. Hopefully the T95 is going to put a shot into him. He is. Matchy puts another shot into the M46 Patton. 13-11's the score. 5,619 damage. Where's the Stridsvagen? No idea. Will he get the kill? Fails to pen. Lucky the T28 did. That could have been his 5th kill, and he could have been up for a top gun. But who knows what's going to happen here. There's the Stridsvagen S1. Now, he's got 2 shells left. Look down the bottom. He looks like he's getting ready to load a high explosive round. But is the T34 going to steal the kill? He's on 316 hit points. That's about what the Stridsvagen can do. Kills the Stridsvagen with the second last shell in the tank. Confirms the win. 15-11 on Ants. Let's have a quick look at Matchy's result. That's the wrong button. There it is. There's Matchy's result on Ants. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. No surprise to anyone who's a regular on this channel. It's also the Bruiser Medal for doing some module damage. Duelist, Fighter, 5 for effect, high caliber. It had plenty to do with the death of all those tanks on the right hand side of the results screen. Top the score charts comfortably with 5,793 damage, 5 kills, 1,737 base experience. That's without a double or a premium account. That's the base score, 1737. That's absolutely enormous. Generally, ace tankers start turning up around 1,200, occasionally 1,100, but normally about 1,200 experience gives you an ace. That's 50% more, just about 50% more than what an ace would normally give you. 29 shots fired, 27 hit. Gee, I would have thought more would have missed out of 29. Only 18 went through. He did have some trouble penetrating. There was the 2 shots on the side of the T30, which really should have been pens, in my opinion. But, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. 1 bullet remaining, 16,860 that cost him. 10,000 for the, that would have been for the extra combat rations. And spent a lot of credits on shells. I didn't think he used that much premium ammunition, but I think I was maybe a little bit distracted, but not a bad ace tanker for that 7-minute game. 1,700 base experience. That was absolutely amazing. Let's have a look at our second game. This is, as well as showcasing the brand new tank, the ISM. Today's video is a tier 8 Extravaganza, and this is an old favourite of mine, the Caernarvon, a tier 8 British heavy tank. Don't see much of that in replays. Quickening it up so we get to the action on it. This game does go for a little bit, and so does the next one. But this is Blaze from 1AR clan. He's in the Caernarvon, the tier 8 British heavy tank. 94mm gun, 280 damage, 220 pen, 254 pen with premium ammunition, which is APCR. We're back to normal speed now as he's coming up and trying to contest that JP2, switching to premium rounds because the JP2 is sort of not showing much, only showing the top of his it's not a turret, what do you call it? I've heard it called superstructure before, but that makes it sound a little bit like a Death Star. Blaze from 1AR clan looking around, looking for a cheeky shot. I don't know if that'll doesn't want to waste his gold ammunition if he or his premium ammunition on a shit shot. And I reckon shooting at that JP while he's right down there could be a shit shot, but he might not have much of a choice. So he puts one shot there. Had to wait half a second, he would have got a shot into that crummy beat. 1 zip is the score. He hasn't opened his account yet. He's blocked a shot. Just got a little bit of stun damage in from artillery, just for another 5 seconds though. So he's not in too much trouble. Again, not waste that one. That one looked like, it sounded like it actually missed. T44 gets killed on the enemy team. So does Blazers Cromwell, or the Cromwell on Blazers team. Continuing to look towards the JP2. He's on 240 hit points. What did I say? The 280. So one shot doesn't matter because the Tiger 2 killed the JP2, and that brings the score up to 3-2. Can't really say he's done much yet. That was that shot came from up here. That was the M44, the tier 6 artillery. Got him in that shot. And there it is again. There it is again. Looking at the direction where it came from. Right up at A6. Anyway, the score's on 3-5. Even though artillery's clearly looking at him, he needs to push around his corner and stop Artie shooting him. And his teammates aren't helping him. He keeps getting stunned and just blocking the shot. They're not helping themselves either. Clearly they don't want to go forward. Blaze clearly does. He's going to say, well, they're losing. They've got to do something drastic here. Gets another shot of damage in. He's going to have to do more than one shot of damage though. Puts another one into the Tiger 2. Now this is a tier 8 game. Only 2 tier 8s left on the enemy team. 3 on Blazers. Of course Blazers is one of them, along with the Lorraine and the Scorpion. Shoots and bounces the Tiger 1. That's not bad at all. He's still on 1300 hit points. Looking for the weak spot in the Tiger 2. The lower plate takes him down to a 1 shot, 41 hit points. The Tiger 2 backs up. The Tiger 1 doesn't, and his tracks are doing their job, eating up all the damage from the Tiger and the Tiger 1. The Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2, I should say, the tier 7 and tier 8 German heavy tanks. 5-7's the score as that Cromwell on the enemy team finally gets taken out of the game. Now that Tiger 2 is a 1 shot. Now the Tiger 1 is just about a 1 shot. Doesn't manage to get the kill on the Tiger 2. KV3 is coming to play. He's ricocheting. He's starting to get a little bit frustrating. Bouncing some shots that he probably thinks he should be penning. I reckon he should be penning some of these shots as well. But let's see. You can see how accurate this British gun is, and that's probably the good thing about this British heavy tank. Now that's his first kill. He gets rid of the Tiger 1, blocks a shot from the Tiger 2. He's sick of his tracks being knocked off. I tell you what, his crew will be getting sick and tired of putting those tracks back on. I reckon he missed that KV3 at tier 7. 6-9's the score. He's going to just start chipping away at these enemy tanks. Loses his ammo rack that time. He has to use his repair kick to do that. The T45-2 on Blazer's team drowns himself. Not sure if that's intentional or not. Shoots the KV. Gets shot in the back by an IS. And at first I thought that was a friendly IS. But no, it is the enemy IS. He's got it. He's still tracked. He's copped another shot from behind from the IS. Puts a kill shot into the KV3. And now the IS doing Blaze a favour here. Moving round to the front of the Caernarvon. Now the Caernarvon's going to beat him on the reload and have a much better DPM. He's going to try and face hug him. Of course, Blaze is a 1 shot for any tank, and that includes the IS. Looks like the IS is trying to kill him, but he doesn't. Blaze picks up his 5th kill of the game, gets rid of the tier 7 Russian heavy tank. He's waiting for Artie to land. I could see it. I I can read his mind. He's waiting for the artillery shell from that M44 to drop a big fat turd right on his head and possibly kill him. He's only on 55 health. 5 kills, 4,099 damage, 4,270 damage blocked by armour. Is he on one of those blocked missions? No, he's on one of those other missions. But anyway, let's see how he's going. The Lorraine has not given up. He's gone up the northeast flank. What's left on the enemy team? The AT8 last seen at B7. The M44 still here. Or last spotted here. The Nazor and the Lorraine 40T in the middle. So that's just the one tier 8 tank, which is the Lorraine. Now, that Lorraine could be anywhere by now. Scorpion G camping like an absolute champion at the back. He's got the artillery there as well. You'd be hoping that artillery is dropping shells around here just to try to get something on the enemy M44. Blaze looks like he's heading back to the base, so we'll speed it up again a little bit. He does get spotted. Artillery puts a shot into the Nazor, and that takes him down to 380 hit points. The Lorraine 40T, looks like the Lorraine's going it alone up in the north, up against the AT8 at tier 6. Lorraine's clearly spotted that opportunity. Hopefully that Lorraine doesn't get overmatched. Artillery gets rid of the M44, which is a good thing. I've got it on quick speed a bit just to try and get it through, because this replay does go for a little bit longer. 12-11 to score. 4,099 hit points of damage for Blaze from 1AR clan. 4,270 damage blocked. A little bit of assisted damage. Funny, the only assisted damage he's got is on that Nazor when that artillery, or the Scorpion, artillery must have been, splashed the Nazor in the middle of the map just not so long ago. All that time where he was at the front, didn't really cop it. Lorraine cops a shot from the Nazor. No, that's from the enemy Lorraine. That was two pretty quick shells straight into the side of that tier 8 auto-loading French premium medium tank. Blaze from 1AR down to 55 hit points. He's already done 4k damage, blocked 4k as well, and he's just thinking, what the hell can I do here? What have I got to do to turn this around? There's a start. There's his 6th kill and his top gun confirmed as he gets rid of the tier 6 German tank destroyer. Not sure that that's the tank that was spotting him. Pretty clear to me that it was the Lorraine 40T. That's got a pretty good view range. If you put a decent crew in it, that thing is fantastic. It matches the Lorraine 40T as a premium medium French tank. It does it matches the Batchat really, really well for crew. I'm not saying that's what these two Lorraine drivers are using it for. That's what I use mine for, as a crew trainer for the Batchat crew. They fit perfectly. Three crew members fit perfectly in the Batchat and the Lorraine 40T, and that's why it's one of my favourite premium tanks. Now the enemy Lorraine 40T just got the drop on the Lorraine 40T on Blaze's team. Now Blaze is on 6 kills, 4,449 hit points. Gets the kill on the AT8. That's his 7th kill. Only one enemy tank remaining, and of course that is the Lorraine on the enemy team. The Lorry. He's having a pretty good game himself. He's on 5 kills. Now Blaze is on 7 kills. Who's left? Blaze, the Scorpion G, which, look, is he... He's giving the Scorpion G some advice. Looks like the Scorpion G is listening to him. But the none of these tanks would be able to outvision a Lorraine 40 ton if it's got a half decent crew and equipment and all that kind of stuff in it. Simply because it's a medium tank. And as far as I know, and I don't claim to be an expert on the game, as far as I know, they medium tanks have got better view ranges than TDs, RDs, or heavies. I guess. Anyway, 14-12 to score. There's the Lorraine. Is he going to get it? Puts one shot towards him and misses. Scorpion G gets killed. He's got to make this one count. He does! 8 kills to Blaze from 1AR clan. He's on 55 hit points. He's carried that one almost on his own. And wow, that's not the result I was thinking. I was half expecting a draw out of that one, or at the worst a heartbreaking loss. Blaze from 1AR in the Caernarvon, the tier 8 British heavy tank. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Hand of God, Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, Duelist, the Radley Walters medal, you beauty for picking up those 8 kills. Spartan, cool-headed, steel wall. He blocked a hell of a lot of damage. We'll see his block damage in just a minute. High caliber, of course, and the top gun. Let's have a look at the page 2. 4,776 damage, 8 kills, 15 base experience. That's another pretty tidy ace tanker. And look, the Lorraine did well too, getting a top gun, 3,310 hit points of damage. Nobody really did much on the enemy team, but to be fair, not many players did much on Blaze's team either. The Tiger and the Borsig did okay, but a lot of passengers. To be fair, tier 6 can be challenging in a tier 8 game, and of course the 25-2, a winner. Well, maybe he was a winner today. 31,000 credits after tax. That's with a premium account in the British tier 8 heavy tank. The Caernarvon, 8 kills, 4,500 damage, 33 shots fired, 27 hit, 21 penetrated. So a little bit of trouble penetrating some early shots before he switched to some APCR rounds. 4,776, 4,270 damage blocked by armour. A little bit of assisted damage as well. 31,000 credits after tax. Thank you very much, Blaze. A very entertaining game in a tank that you don't see much of on this channel. In the Caernarvon, the British tier 8, heavy tank. That's the word I'm looking for. Rightio, game number 3. This is a four replays in this game. It's an Extravaganza. I've got this one on quick smart as well, because this one is another one that goes for a little bit of time, so we'll be trying to speed it up. This is my old mate JordyBro from 1AR Clan. Anyone who's been pardon me, anyone who's been into clan wars and clans for as long as I have will know JordyBro. This bloke is pretty well known, pretty good caller, not a bad bloke, and recently joined the ranks of people who live stream, and there'll be a link to his Twitch channel down below. I highly encourage you to go and check him out. Throw him a sub or a follow. He's very entertaining, very good player as well, should be said. And look, let's not beat around the bush. He's got a few enemies out there. He's got a few friends as well. He's pretty entertaining value. Anyway, let's have a look. JordyBro's in the T44, the T44 tier 8 Russian medium tank. He's already picked up 500 odd damage. He's not going to run into these tanks with his eyes shut. That'll be the worst thing to do. The score's 1-1. His team are capping. He's over on this other side trying to stop this onslaught from the T95, the VK100, the 112 is it, and the Ribmy Borsig. 1-all's the score. People pinging the map like you would not believe. Now, he's got APCR loaded, which is premium. It's a 100mm gun on the T44. 250 damage, 247 pen, which isn't too bad at all. 190 with standard rounds, though. 190, it's a lot. 190 is not a lot. 190 is not much at all when you start coming up against your big, strong, heavy tier 10s. 3-2's the score. It was 3-1 for a second. 3-2's the score. Geordie's platooned up his old mate Disco and Criticus. Be careful how you say Criticus' name. Criticus has sent me some replays as well in the past, and I'll tell you what, they're always pretty good. Fires clutch towards, was it the 112 or the T95? Doesn't matter, because the shot bounced anyway. Criticus goes down, so does the T10, and all of a sudden the one tank lead turns into a deficit as JordyBro starts heading back towards the east where all the action seems to be happening. Criticus goes down as well in his LTTB, and now they're down by 2 tanks. There's still a tank capping, and that was Disco. No relation to Disco Stew, but he's been taken out of this one as well, and JordyBro trying to work out how he can turn this one around. They're down by 3-6 in this tier 9 battle. Finds the FV207 and thinks, no worries, I'll take my first kill. The AMX CDC and the Remy Borsig on the enemy team both get taken out by JordyBro's teammates. He's on 1 kill, 956 hit points of damage, 1186 assisted damage. Still down by 3 tanks, 6-9, 6-10 now, and looks like he's looking for these artilleries. Auto aims on the GW Tiger, and he's, I know what he's thinking. He's thinking, if I need to carry this one, I don't want artilleries annoying me later on when I'm carrying this one. Puts one in the back of the GW Tiger P. One more should be enough. He still had APCR rounds loaded for all those 4 shots. Let's hope that doesn't come and bite him in the arse later on. 9-11, only down by 2 tanks. It's still doable. Jordy's on 3 kills, nearly 2,000 hit points of damage. What's it? 6 enemy tanks left. 2 T95 and the Object 257. They're going to be a challenge to get through. The 112, the VK, the FV, and the UDS. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Running around, trying to work out an angle on these tanks. So the Extravaganza gets the kill on the VK100 01P. I think it's a foregone conclusion that artillery piece is in a lot of trouble. It puts a shot into the back of the 112, puts one into the back of the FV4 202. The artillery goes down, the M53, M55, and now he starts looking towards the FV4 202, going for the shots that he knows he can penetrate. That's probably not a bad way around it. One more shot onto the FV might save the life of Ricochet. Oh my god. No, it won't. And of course, the last shell fails to penetrate the British premium medium tank. Now it's 1 versus 4. 11-14 to score. JordyBro on 2,904 damage. 3 kills. And all the remaining enemy tanks have all been spotted down here in the southeast corner. Takes the 112 down to, what's that, 306 hit points. That's not a one shot, but it's not far off. Unfortunately, that one doesn't penetrate. Cops a damaging shot from the FV. I think that might even be his first damaging shot that he takes. Down to 1 APCR rounds. He's got 4 heat rounds. I'm not sure if they're going to come in handy later or not. Decides not to start trading from that distance in the T44. Bounces another shot from the FV4 202. I refuse to believe that you can still see him from where Jordy is now. Let's see what he starts to do. Looks like he's going to relocate. There's the Object 257 trying to chase JordyBro. You'd think the T44 would be able to outrun the Object 257. Looking at the circle on the map, you'd think that Jordy would no longer be lit from that Russian heavy tank. Let's quicken it up again. He's got his last APCR round loaded. Probably starting to regret shooting that APCR rounds into the enemy artillery. He's found him. It looks like this could be a kill. It is. There he goes. Out of premium rounds, but he's confirmed the kill on the premium British medium tank, the FV4 202. The 112 is also a one shot. Let's see if he can... no, that was a high explosive round. Takes him down to 33 hit points. Looks like he's going to use HE again. And it works. Kills the 112 with an HE round. The Object 257 puts a big shell right into the side of the turret by the looks of it. Gee, that's a big hole, isn't it? We don't like big holes. Anyway, 13-14 to score. Down by 4 tanks not too long ago. 1 tank less than a Kolobanov's. Let's see what he can do. He's only got, though, 155 hit points up his sleeve. What's he going to try and do? 13-14 to score. The UDES on pretty low health from memory. The Object 257 definitely on more than 1,000. That's what I would suggest anyway, that the Object 257 is on 1,000. I've never played the Object 257, but every person I know who has absolutely loves it. Reckons it's a pretty groovy tank. It's pretty hard to penetrate, and pretty hard to penetrate when you're in a T44 with only standard rounds with 190 penetration. So I think to reliably pen the Object 257, he's going to have to, he's certainly going to have to get the rear of the Russian heavy tank. Anyway, let's see how he goes. 3,670 damage done. He's just spotted the UDES. He's just going to be a cheeky shot. It is. Takes the UDES down to 49 hit points. Now that UDES was on the cap. Keep an eye on the cap timer. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. The in-game timer, 4.5 minutes to go. Let's see what Jordy can do. We know that UDES is a one-shot. Criticus helping out by picking the map, giving him some good advice. Jordy will be saying, hold my beer, I've got this. 13-14 to score, 3,936 damage done, 460 blocked, 1186 assisted damage. He's switched to high explosive now, clearly going to go for the UDES with 18 seconds left on the cap timer. Auto aims on the UDES, shoots and misses. Misses the UDES, his sixth sense has gone off, he knows they can see him. Shoots critical hits the Object 257, but that was not enough to stop the timer. Just reloads in time, picks up the kill on the UDES, and now there's 59 seconds left on the cap. Is the Object 257 gonna go after JordyBro and try and pick up his second kill? 40 seconds left on the cap timer, 3 minutes left on the in-game timer, so he needs to reset it again if he's going to continue this fight and continue trying to win this one. Doesn't penetrate again. Now that was the side and the rear of the Object 257, and of course it didn't penetrate him, but he did damage his tracks, and that was enough to reset the clock. And I think at this stage Jordy's saying, rightio, he can't cap it out. There's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on the cap timer. He can't cap it out. I don't think I can kill him, not with only 155 hit points up his sleeve. Now that Object 257, who's clearly, that shot that he fired towards JordyBro not so long ago was probably just a shot in anger. He's no longer, even though you can still hear the siren going in the replay. That's just a bug of the replays. That happens sometimes. And of course, on encounter mode, which this is, it's encounter mode. It does take a hell of a lot longer to cap it out. The 1 minute siren goes off, and I think Jordy's thinking, well, I'm quite happy to call this one a draw. 6 kills. 3,985 hit points of damage, 1186 assisted damage, 460 damage blocked by armor. Not a win, but not a win, but a win. That's what he's entitled the replay when he sent it to me. And I thought, I don't know if that one's going to look too good. Nice tight game. For sure. And it was looking like a certain loss, let's be fair. It was looking like a certain loss indeed. And JordyBro thought, nah, stuff this. I'm going to carry this one, do my best, and never give up. That's the aim of the game, I suppose. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for JordyBro from 1AR Clan. The Bruiser Medal, Fire for Effect. Dimitru's Medal for killing 3 artillery. Defender for the cap reset points, and he got towards the end. High Caliber, and of course the Top Gun. He clearly topped the score charts there. 3,985 hit points of damage. 6 kills, only 887 base experience, and it was still an ace, but of course if it was a win that would have been much higher. Well and truly carried it. 30 shots fired, 26 hit, 19 did damage. I can't remember how many bullets he had left at the end of the end of that replay, but look, maybe he didn't have enough to take him down. But even, I reckon, as soon as he couldn't pen that shot into the side of the 257, that's what happened. Anyway, only cost him 4,500 credits too. Not too bad at all. That's an ace tanker in the T44, the Tier 8 Russian medium tank. We move on to our fourth and final replay before the voice starts to go again. This is 99 Destroyer from REF Clan. 99 Destroyer is a regular in my Twitch channel, link down below if you want to check in. He's always up for a chat and a bit of a good laugh and some crazy commentary on my silly replays. Let's have a look at 99 Destroyer from REF Clan in the Pershing, the Tier 8 American medium tank. 90mm gun, 240 average damage, 190 penetration. That's with standard rounds. 268 penetration with APCR, similar to the T44 as far as penetration values go. 99 Destroyer is on the bridge. Probably doesn't want to go too much further by himself. I reckon he's just looked behind him and looked on the mini map and thought, gee, you haven't got many friends here. So let's just see what happens. But then he thinks, well, T71, that's going to be a pretty juicy target. Gets one shell into him. He does get spotted. Will he be able to kill him though before he takes any damage? No, that was a T25 AT that shot him. So the enemy know that he's crossing the bridge. They probably know that nobody else is crossing the bridge. Now that Saint Emil at Tier 7, he will be regretting being the first one around that corner. Does get some damage into 99 Destroyer's Pershing though. Takes him down to 836 hit points. But he's like, hang on, how many are there down here? Luckily artillery was backing him up and stunned those enemy tanks to try and minimise the chance of them shooting back at him. But have a drink before the voice dies. Don't know if raspberry coke is the best thing for a sore throat, but probably not the best thing for your aiming either. 99 Destroyer missing that shot on the IS. Trying to angle his tank as best he can. Gets that shot into the IS. Takes him down to 921 hit points. There's a lot of enemy tanks here though. There's a Saint Emile. There's a Tiger. There's the IS. There's the VK3002D. Is there anyone else? I reckon there might be one more. Let's see. He's slowly chipping away though, not getting a great amount of assisted damage. Maybe the Scorpion is spotting his own targets. I'm not too sure. Now that IS, that IS looked like he might have been rolling as 99 Destroyer picks up his first kill, getting rid of the Tier 7 German heavy tank, the Tiger 1. Looked like he almost flipped. Just the way that it sort of the IS and where it says Sword Assassin sort of tilted the wrong way. AT7 gets him for 86 hit points. He's got a little poo-poo gun in the Tier 7 British tank destroyer, but all he's going to do is give 99 Destroyer a steel wall here. Looks like he's just going to keep driving forward, this guy in the British TD. So 99 Destroyer says enough of that nonsense. I'll just grab another kill. 2,111 damage done. 1,465 damaged. Blocked by armour. Probably maybe half of that might have been from the AT7. Just seemed to go boing, 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 boing. 5-2 is the score. Looking around for the Saint Emile. Catches the Saint Emile napping. No, he doesn't. He does get shot by the Saint Emile. Now, I'm not sure who's going to win the reload battle. VK, I reckon that sounded like high explosive from the VK 3002D at Tier 7. And 99 Destroyer. Doing a great job here, holding this corner. Blocks 270 hit points. Looked like he blocked 270 hit points. Can't see it. Can't see it down here though. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was HE from the VK. I was right. He lost his driver. Quick tap of the 4 key. Fixes the driver. And a quick shoot next to the gun of the Saint Emile gets rid of the Tier 7 German tank destroyer. That brings the score up to 7-2. Misses. No, he hits him, but he bounces the VK that time. 3 kills, 2,977 hit points of damage. The VK continuing with high explosive rounds. I'm not sure why. Maybe because he's down to 144 hit points. But a VK 3002D at Tier 7, he's going to struggle to do 100 hit points into a turret of a Pershing, at least in my opinion. Anyway, he's on 4 kills. The Stritzwagen's just invited Destroyer to a dynamic platoon and promptly got himself killed. 99 Destroyer saying no worries. You've seen that on 1AR Shenanigan Night going down the side of that hill. Puts the shot into the side of the low. Where's the low aiming now? Still not aiming towards 99 Destroyer. So he puts another shot in for 251 hit points. Takes him down to 331. That'll be just 2 more shots. Should be enough to kill him. There's 1 shot, and hopefully somebody over here shoots him. No, the low decides not to aim at 99 Destroyer, even though he was about the only bloke who was penetrating, which is probably a little bit of a concern. Puts in another shot, gets rid of the Panther 2. The kills just keep coming. It's raiding tanks. Look out. This might be a little bit more challenging to penetrate. He's looking around. Puts a shot for good measure in, switches to APCR. Looks like the JTIG 8.8 is possibly aiming Destroyer's way. Wait for the T29. We don't want to shoot him. I think that shot might have hit the rock. 3,879 hit points of damage. What's going on there? Shoots at T26 C5. I don't think he got him for any damage though. That shot went through. Brings the damage count up above 4,000. And now this is just an execution. In the end, 99 Destroyer gets his 7th kill. Let's see if he can get one more. Turn this into a Radley Walters. Let's see how he goes. What's left? 3 tanks. The Object 257, who we can see approaching the bridge. Over there. It's going to take a while to get there though. Scorpion G up there sniping away. And of course there is 1 artillery. The pardon me. There's one shot into the Scorpion G. He'd love the kill shot. That Scorpion G will not poke again, though, so he probably needs to keep moving forward. No! It gets done by artillery. Wow! I didn't see that one coming. Sends out some platoon invites. He's on a mission, medium tank 13, to get 6,000 hit points of damage in a platoon. We'll see how he went with that one. He's sent out a platoon invite. Who to? To the E75. You'd think he would have got at least a couple of thousand. The AT-15. And we're looking on the E75's point of view now. And 99 Destroyer will be saying, yep, keep doing damage, E75. The E75 got the kill in the end on that object, 257. I did have to speed that one up because the throat is starting to go. Let's have a look at the result and see if he got that mission. Just for reference, it was, I think it was 6,000 damage in a platoon. That's what he was after. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. You'll beauty. Duelist Medal, 5 for effect, Top Gun, and unlucky not to get a Radley Walters. 7 kills. Unlucky to die in the end too. Just that artillery piece. Just, I reckon it was a blind shot. I'm not sure if that artillery could see 99 Destroyer in that one or not. 4,461 hit points of damage. The E75 certainly did 2,000 damage. The T7, this guy did a little bit, but wow. The enemy AT did 86. Out of his 9 shots, only one. They all hit, but only one penetrated. So that's. I wonder why he didn't get a steel wall for that one. Oh, because did anyone else get a steel wall? Yeah, the E75 did. That'll be why he blocked. What did he do? He received 11 hits. 99 Destroyer received 22. Probably because maybe because he put the shot into the back of that Patriot towards the end. Anyway, cost him nearly 2,000 credits. That's with the standard account. Premium would have been closer to 18,000 profit. He fired 33 shots, 28 hit, 22 did damage, 4,461 damage, 1,465 damage blocked by armor, a little bit of assisted damage. Unlucky not to survive it and turn that into a Radley, but a pretty well-deserved ace tanker from the old mate 99 Destroyer from REF clan. And a good carry too. Artillery did his job, and a few other people hit 2,000, but nobody else got anywhere near 4,461. Job well done. So there we have it, extravaganza of Tier 8 tanks. Don't forget to check out. I can't remember how many videos have we done. Don't forget to check out Matchy on Twitch, JordyBro on Twitch. Links will be down the bottom. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.